So last weekend, I went over to my Aunt Linda's house for what I assumed would be a low-stakes tea and cookies visit, just your standard chit-chat about her succulents and cats. But as soon as I walked in, something was off. There was this strange, insistent squawking coming from the living room, punctuated by Aunt Linda's desperate shushing. When I peeked in, I saw her beloved parrot, Mr. Pickles, perched majestically atop the curtain rod, reciting what sounded suspiciously like a string of random letters and numbers at the top of his tiny lungs. Naturally, I asked what on earth was going on. Aunt Linda, looking slightly frazzled and clutching her mug like a lifeline, explained that she'd been trying to teach Mr. Pickles to say I love you as a cute party trick. She'd been practicing with him every morning, saying I love you, and rewarding him with a sunflower seed. Harmless, right? Well, apparently, Mr. Pickles had other linguistic ambitions. Instead of I love you, he'd picked up on the only phrase he heard more often, Aunt Linda logging into her online banking. And, as it turns out, she narrates her password out loud every single time. Cue the next level of chaos. Aunt Linda's book club arrived mid-squawk, lured by the promise of lemon bars, and were promptly greeted with Mr. Pickles' flawless rendition of capital L, 7, ampersand, bingo. The parrot even added a triumphant transaction complete. For good measure. I watched in fascination as the ladies tried to decode whether this was performance art, a desperate cry for help, or just a very technologically advanced bird. Linda, meanwhile, was Googling how to erase a parrot's memory and can I sue myself for identity theft. By the end of the afternoon, Aunt Linda had a new password, a very famous parrot, and a group of book club members rethinking their own home security. As for Mr. Pickles, he's still trying to say I love you, but it mostly comes out as I love, capital L, 7, ampersand. At least now we know, with parrots, two-factor authentication is strictly for the birds.